Hey guys, now that I've kind of told you what I've been catching them on this year and what lakes we had fished, I kind of want to go over in detail about how I was fishing everything, what I was doing, where I was at, those types of things. We'll start with the Zman chatterbait. I throw a ½ ounce, like I said. It's been all white for this year. Usually I throw green pumpkin as well. I have the other colors, but usually white and green pumpkin is what I throw. But this year has been all white. I haven't really had to switch back and forth. But like I said, I throw it with I use a trailer hook, Gamakatsu trailer hook. I think it's a 3/0, maybe a 2/0. I'll switch the sizes sometimes. But basically, again, that white fluke trailer, it just, the amount of action that puts off when you're reeling it through the water, I mean, it can't really be beat. I don't throw like the crawfish trailers or anything with that. And when I fish this a lot, I'm throwing it around pads, I'm throwing it through grass, and I'm ripping it through grass. But a lot of times this year, it's been kind of fishing on top of grass flats and slow rolling it. Same thing with the spinnerbait. I do the same thing with the War Eagle spinnerbait. I look for where the water's pulling because I'm fishing a lot of tidal water here, so it's a lot of current that I'm looking for. And when that water's pulling out and I can cast it up, not into the pads, but along the edges and bang into pads and reel through a couple pads and things like that, that's usually when I get bit. Even a lot of times I want to even almost be getting hung up. Half the time I think I'm hung up, but it's really a fish that is taking the bait. And on the slow rolling, a lot of times, I mean, I'm reeling this thing so slow, like I said. A lot of times I don't even think it's making any vibration or anything. It's just kind of coming through the water. And I've done that anywhere from 3 feet deep all the way down to, I fished in 25 feet of water out at Bugs Island slow rolling and was able to catch fish. It's definitely the chatterbait I throw. I've thrown other chatterbaits, and I mean, this one seems to work the best for me. I catch just as many fish on this as I do the jackhammer. I have jackhammers. This is just a regular Z-Man chatterbait. I have the elite ones too. I think they're just a different style, longer shank hook maybe. But this bait has been key to a lot of my big fish. I catch a lot of big fish on this thing. But like I said again, a lot of it is just really slow rolling it. You know, anytime, it takes a lot of confidence to get that. I know it took me a while to get the confidence to sit there and fish it really slow. But I mean, even skipping it around docks, around laydowns, like I said, across top of grass flats, even, I mean, I'll throw it into pads. I'll fish it and I'll jig it sometimes too. You know, popping it as I'm reeling it back. And a lot of times when I pop it and it falls, and that's why again I throw the ½ ounce, is it has a faster fall rate, and I get a lot of bites like that. And it's just an all-around great bait. I can fish it basically anywhere I go in the country. I can throw this thing, and I mean, I can catch fish on it. But that's kind of how I go about fishing my chatterbaits. If I'll fish it fast and burn it too across grass and rip it out, and I'll catch fish that way. I usually, you know, I'll fish it one way for a little bit, then switch it up, fishing another way until I start getting bit, and really, then I can really start dialing in on exactly what I need to be doing with this lure.